Hey Virgo, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless reading for you, asking Oracle and Tarot what's coming towards you, what's going to benefit you to know about. And you guys, if you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comment section. It's part of my spiritual practice just to put good juju back out there. And this is a really active community, so if this is your first time being here, welcome. If you like to feel empowered through the cards, if you like to lift other people up, makes you feel good. If you like to be lifted up, this is your tribe. So feel free to pray for each other. Only love and light in this space. Thank you so much. And for those of you who have been regulars, I love you all. Thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes and your words of encouragement and your prayers. So we're starting with these two decks. This is Angels of Abundance here. And these have been all shuffled with you in mind. This is the Divine Feather deck that we'll start with, and then we'll go into tarot and unpack your reading. Oh, this is the message of the Finch. New opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. Right on. And then from Angels of Abundance, we have positivity, faith, and optimism. You are opening the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Ooh, I like that. It's saying, expect good things to come, and they will come. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. Nice. This has got like green light energy all over it. Let's see where this is headed. So, we respect wherever the cards like to fall. So if they fly out and land in reverse, that's how I read them here at this channel. We only take the cards that fly out for you. What do my Virgos need to know? Please make it clear. It's flying out crazy for you. All right. We have Queen of Wands energy, King of Wands energy. Wow, lots of fire, lots of go-go juice. The Lover's card, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm going to give you a general overview, basically. And then, nice. Okay, wow. And then we'll unpack it. This is definitely the time for taking leaps. We are getting out of a foggy, dissatisfied, disappointed area. This is like a sense of you're getting over it, basically. Like, truly, like I'm over it. Feeling, accepting what's happened in the past and moving on. But there's like, that's just like even a tiny spot. You have like this tiny little card here and all this fiery yellow, happy energy. Nine of Cups, my gosh. You've got this little blip that says, oh, by the way, you remember when you're really disappointed with that one thing not long ago, or that sadness? Yeah, you're coming out of it. It's coming out reverse. So cool. I mean, it's so obvious that I feel like it's almost an afterthought, because I think you're being distracted with this brand new chapter. You're all about moving forward. And there's an element of risk to this. Now, it could be financial risk, could be a new career venture. It could even be putting maybe at risk, some of you guys are risking your health a little bit. Like, okay, it's going to take some long, hard, a lot of hard work and I gotta edit that out. Long nights, hard work. Yeah, and it might take its toll on my health, but it doesn't feel negative. It just means like, yeah, there's some element of risk. And there always is when we take a giant risk, when we take a giant leap. Threw me off, y'all. Get my head out of the gutter. Queen of Wands. Tell me more about Queen of Wands. Okay, King of Wands. Tell me about King of Wands. Gosh. Okay. Tell me about the Lovers. Okay, cool. So your luck is turning. For those of you guys in a relationship, this looks like it's looking good. This is kind of going towards a new cycle. Queen of Pentacles energy is you. There's a resourcefulness to this. Maybe a choice that needs to be made. Two of Pentacles wanted to flip out, but a Knight of Swords. So conversation is moving the wheel forward. So there is somebody needs to get something off their chest, work something out. I do feel like it's being met. I think this is somebody coming towards you, and it's all about getting clear. It's getting truth out. So they might feel blunt or outspoken in the manner that this news reaches you. But I feel like there's a very positive result from it. because it moves things forward. I do feel like your energy is the Queen of Pentacles here, which is that down to earth. And, you know, there's a real resourceful and a nurturing disposition that a lot of Virgos have. And this definitely triggers that. Tell me more about the Queen and King of Wands, because this is interesting. These are two characters I think that you're learning more about. You're learning more about them, like the way that I think that you're challenging them somehow, at least one of them. And you're seeing a lot more about who they are when you stick by your guns and you are believing in your ideas, you're defending, you're protecting and defending your position on something. You learn a lot more about them. So I think that it creates a little bit of conflict with these energies. And you're also learning that the Queen of Wands over here might be not so, this is the other individual, that they might be maybe a little greedy, or they might be too money driven. They might be a little fake. Interesting. It's very interesting because it feels separate. Oh, and you're putting down that burden. I think with a clear conscience, I think you're like, okay, I saw your true colors. Once I defend my position on something, I see who I'm really dealing with. And that just kind of feels like you're clearing out the energies that need to be cleared out. It's like, okay, cool. So that doesn't work towards my best interest. Done with that. Now we're moving towards the Nine of Cups, which is like, there's a little sense of pride here. Like you've taken good care to take care of yourself. And so this is like goodness that you put into something is returned. So there's an element of karma attached, and it's being really happy. I'm going to get a new deck of cards because we've used so many. Let's talk about this Nine of Cups. He's so happy. There's a sense of, you deserve this. Hanged Man energy. You got perspective. You did the right thing. You got some perspective, and it might have taken some time. Maybe there's some delays and setbacks, but it got you. Let's see. We got the Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the Star. I think that you were in a stuck place. You were in a stuck place, and you are no longer in that place. And it's going to look different for all of you guys. You're all in different scenarios. For some of you guys, this is romantic related. Some of you guys, this is career. But the energy is the same. And the Sun is coming out with a star because it's like building a new bridge to hope, happiness, and your natural state of happiness, not making compromises in that place. And it took a little patience. It took a little time. There was a sense of delayed energy, and it was all to gain this very important perspective. When you stood your ground, you protected your position on something here. You learned something very valuable before you went further with these two people, Queen and King of Wands. That's two fiery individuals. These are people who are kind of intimidating to stand up against. These are energies that are, they like fast results. They like getting what they want. They're not so compassionate. They're not very, they're people that would, they're entities that would think, man, compassion is like the result of too much emotion invested towards something, and too much emotion invested towards something is going to weaken you. This is that type of person. And so they're very much like going to use their authority, any kind of confidence and intimidation to get what they want in this case. And I think you're not having it. I love it. I'm laughing because Virgos, there's so many of my Virgo friends. It's like, you can't move them. Like if they don't want to be moved, they just grow roots into the ground and are like an oak tree sitting there. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. I'm a Pisces, man. I'll be like, whatever, okay. How are your feelings? I love you guys. And yet, you don't have to use harsh words. You use different modes. Like, they might use intimidation. They might use their authority but you simply, it doesn't work on you. It doesn't, it's just like, these little this wind whipping around, and it maybe whips around your branches a little bit, but your trunk is so strong, you're not going anywhere, this oak tree. Okay. Excuse me, I'll get off my soapbox. Seven of Pentacles. Needless to say, it's put you in a place of evaluation. So you're kind of looking at the time and effort you put towards something, and then you're looking at like where you want to go with it. And you're looking at, do I change things? You know, what's my long-term strategy around this, you know? And you've got all these energies now. You've got King of Swords, Knight of Rods, King of Rods. I don't know why all these energies are coming up. King of Swords is definitely a communicator. So again, we've got the King of Rods, King of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So I wouldn't be surprised if communications with these individuals are not done yet, but you've already made your mind up about them. This is that inner strength. Inner strength is diplomacy and grace, but I'm not moving. I'm not budging. I know what I want. I know who I am. I know where I stand in this. And the 10 of Cups is harmonious. It's like, I'm not giving away my happiness. No, like this is restoring a balance and harmony. And so now we reach that little blip I was talking to you about before, the 5 of Cups. And this is all about, hey, the fog will lift. You know that you're kind of over it. Every cloud has its silver lining, moving on. I think that when it comes down to belief systems and commitments, when you fall back on whatever system this is, so if this is actually like within a company, for instance, falling back on faith with how the system works, faith on your standards and the quality around those standards, is where you kind of win the battle. That's what this feels like. The 5 of Swords with the Hierophant is like if, let's say this was an HR nightmare or something. Falling back on like the HR manual would be helping you. I know that's a funny example. 9 of Cups, it ensures, like, believe in the system that you've committed to. That's what it's saying. Believe in the system that you've committed to, because that system is going to get you through to the 9 of Cups. Goodness put in is goodness returned. And you get to start this new, something does come to an end. I think it's going to be an abrupt ending, a sudden ending. I think you're happy as can be. You're on your way. But it's definitely a sudden ending. And it's most likely with this King and Queen of Wands, whoever that is. Yeah, you're on your own. Some of you guys are launching off on your own career-wise. You're starting your own business. Some of you guys are like relationship-wise. Maybe you're in a triangle of some sort. But this is where the risk in new venture starts. Okay, so what would you like to tell us about this? Wheel of Fortune looks pretty promising. Everything comes with this. Every new adventure comes with an element of risk, and it's a risk that you are willing to take. We have Knight of Pentacles. So this is how you do that. And you know how to do it, Virgo, because this is your card. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. Slow and steady and responsible. This is the only knight in the deck that is standing still, and the horse and the rider are looking out at the horizon. They're not looking out at the horizon being like, what are your hopes and dreams? No, they're actually looking for like freaking potholes. They're looking for branches and trees. The horse doesn't want to twist an ankle. Like, this is strategy, baby. So that means to lower any kind of element of risk for you, that you should go slow, and in turn, take the slower offers. Take the things that are not coming at you on impulse as well. This is your energy that you want to embrace. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Google that shit. It's good. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is things are looking up. The wheel is turning. You're karmically exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time, at the right place. It's a positive card. I love it so much. It's positive change coming into your life. Right on, you guys. I hope that was helpful. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Please like and subscribe.